There's a kind of a person you can be that you haven't been. Some of us haven't taken the steps we should take because of fear. We lack courage. Here on Success Power, we encourage you, we challenge you, we motivate you, we inspire you to be the best that you can be. And we want to ensure that you are free from every form of failure. Someone asked, what is the price of oil, the olive oil? And a wise man said, it's not what you see on the label on the shelf. He said, you go ask the olive seed that was crushed for the oil to flow. Today we begin a discussion on the topic sacrifice, key to success. For every prize, there is a price to pay. This message, though, is not an attractive one to many people. There is something about human nature that likes to get things for free. We like to get something for nothing. It's just human nature. It's vanity. It's greed, okay? All of us would rather become multi-millionaires or billionaires without us doing anything. Come to think of it, would you not prefer that? You just become the CEO or you become the president without having to lift a finger. You get the kind of house that you love to live in, your dream house. You get all the money you would like to get without having to do anything. Who would not want to live that kind of a life? But in the real world, it never happens like that. For you to get something, you need to give up something. You know, the key to attracting value, the key to attracting opportunities is your willingness to give value, your willingness to add value to other people's lives, your willingness to solve problems for them. And that requires a lot of intelligent work. It requires a lot of thinking, and it requires a lot of work. That's what I'm talking about. You know, E.W. Kenyon once said that your brain can make you a wonder to your world. He said if it sweats, you know, you can't afford to pity it. You must make it to work to produce what you want it to produce. Your mind has the capacity not only to produce but to capture the ideas that can literally transform your life and your world. But it requires hard work. It requires concentration. Many people are not willing to pay the price. You want to pass your examinations, you've got to read, you've got to study. It takes hours. And you know, people assimilate at different rates. So, you may see your classmate who only just needs to attend the lecture. Some people have magnetic brains, and such a person may just absorb by listening. And then you realize they're busy going around, playing games, playing sports, and all of that, walking around, and they still pass their exams. What if that's not exactly the same with you? Your learning style is different. You need to put in more effort. You go ahead and invest that effort. You see, there's always a price to pay for anything that is valuable. That is a major secret that successful people learn over time. When people come around successful people, it's been my observation that their focus is on their results. We focus on their cars, we focus on their clothes and their shoes, we focus on their cars, you know, we focus on the furniture, we focus on the good things of life around their lives. It takes a person of insight to know that those things did not just come to be by accident. That's it. For every effect, there's a cause. People focus on the effects, they do not focus on the causes. So if you dig in, you will get to see that it took hard work, it took investment for you to be able to see that kind of achievement. You must sow seeds before you get a harvest. So I tell people, don't envy my harvest. Look at my seed. When you see the level of investment that I have made, then it will help you to appreciate how much achievement I am getting. Some people put in long hours practicing, long hours trying, long hours painting, working. And when things turn around for them, when they begin to succeed, then people describe them as overnight success. I haven't seen one person who achieved overnight success. I'm telling you, the overnight took years, long months, weeks, and days. And then something changes somewhere along the line and people think it was instant. And then when they try to achieve success the same way, then they get frustrated and they give up. Okay, because things are not happening fast enough. Investment is the key to achievement. You must be willing to pay the price for success before you can expect that things will work out well for you. That is what we are discussing today. Sacrifice, key to success. And I'll be back after this break.
Success Power. Have you ever wondered why many countries that attained independence from their colonial masters are still impoverished after many decades? Have you ever wondered why some individuals and even whole nations are locked in a cycle of failure and underdevelopment? Answers to these and many more questions are available in the book The Second Revolution by Sam Adeyemi, an insightful teacher and author. In the book The Second Revolution, you will discover 1. How to break free from the mindset of slavery and embrace freedom. 2. How slavery and colonialism breed victim mentality, poverty, mediocrity, and irresponsibility. 3. How to lead your nation to freedom. To purchase a copy of this book, The Second Revolution, in Nigeria, call 0808-4444-466 or 0805-44-54466. In Europe, call 440-20-888-76771 or www.successpower.tv. The Second Revolution by Sam Adeyemi. Key to radical transformation and success. The airplane, the computer, the motorcar, the television, the camera, they all began in the form of ideas. With ideas, you create, and creativity is the key to prosperity. With ideas, you create products and services. With ideas, you sell them. With ideas, you solve problems. When you solve problems, you become a leader. Ideas rule the world. Order your copy of Ideas Rule the World, book and audio CD by Sam Adeyemi. In Nigeria, call 0808-4444-466 or 0805-44-54466. In Europe, call 4420888-76771 or visit www.successpower.tv. Ideas rule the world. Rule your world with ideas. Get your own copy today. Success Power.
Welcome back. This is Success Power. We are discussing the topic sacrifice, key to success. In all my experiences in life and in my desire to fulfill my purpose and to realize my potentials, I have come to accept the fact that you don't get something for nothing. See, nothing is free. Whatever you get for free, someone else paid a price for it. Most of us would prefer to succeed without having to pay any price. And well, if that were the reality, everybody would be successful if success was that cheap. Therefore, this is the reality today, that if something has value, you've got